Look at me dance, looking at me dance. I really want there to be something in the start of this episode, so I'm dancing, dance all night long. Hello everybody and welcome back to, whoa, there's a big old, look at that thing on my face. Boop. There we go. Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Mindcrack server goodness. Get out of here, plant. Nobody wants to see you. Get out of here. There we go. Do I have anything that's not anything? No, I have everything. My whole inventory is full of stuff. I am here at the edge of the world. The edge of our little world, at least. It is funny, because sometimes I do think I'm a rat in a cage. I can't get out. I was just looking, and there is a mesa biome right over there. Isn't that cool looking? Oh my gosh, I want to get to it so bad. But we can't. Now, why I'm over here, this is where Paws wanted his house to be, and this is where we did our little caving earlier. And I'm running along the edge of our world because I am going to go caving this episode. We need to pay back Paws, and I need to find diamonds. Basically, I just need to find stuff. I need materials. I need materials to call my own. Mostly diamonds. Gold would be great. Redstone and lapis, big pluses. So I'm just going to dig in here. I forget where we started. I think we started more that way. And so I think if I start this way and maybe aim that away, everything should be fine. Now, before I jump in, oh yeah, put those on. I do have a whole bunch of stuff with me. I have an unbreaking efficiency shovel with me. I have some efficiency picks. I have a silk touch pick, so I can use the fortune 3 pick that I have at home. If I find anything awesome, I'll silk touch it, and whatnot. I think I have enough materials to do the rest of everything that I want to do. Ooh, look at this. Dirt. Dirt for days. It's always nice to start off your dig with dirt. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So, in order to fill some time and talking in this episode, during my stream, I'm recording. I like to record a day before just because I always have issues encoding and uploading, and I'm always having issues like that. So I like to get it done a day before so I have a little bit of buffer time. And even sometimes then, because I'll like encode overnight and then upload in the morning, and that normally gives me enough time. Even then, sometimes I have issues. So I apologize. Anyway, so it's Tuesday for me. It'll be Wednesday for you. I'm dating the content. Technically, actually, it's Wednesday for me, too, because it's currently like 1:40. No one else is on the server. It is way too late for that. 1:40 a.m. for me. Trying to get all this stuff done last minute. Anyway, to fill time, I asked my stream today to send over questions via Twitter, and I will answer them. So, yes, this is a QA video, and I swear, Beef just did one, and I swear I had this idea before him, and he stole my idea. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know how to process that, because whenever you swear, it's like, that was my idea. That was gonna look like I stole it. Whatever. So let me just go ahead and jump over the questions. I cannot dig and read at the same time. So T Snow Crash asked a whole bunch of really great ones, so I'm just going to sprinkle his in throughout. So let's go ahead and start off with one of his. And the first one I'm going to get to is, what is the best memory you have from working with @Shwood? This is a great question. So for those of you who don't know, oh, a gold! Oh, hooray! So I worked for a guy named Brian Brushwood for a little while, and he was a touring magician. I feel like there's more gold. Was it, how many did I pick? Oh, 4. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's enough. That's plenty of gold. I don't know. So I worked with a guy named Brian Brushwood, and he was this touring stage magician, and we would go all over the world. We went to Indonesia. We did all sorts of cool stuff. I was his stage manager. I would help set up the show. I'd help him sell merchandise. I'd help him do like all of that stuff. And do you hear that? I hear a zombie. I hear a zombie just right over there. That means that we're getting close to a cave. It's like right over here. I hear him. Where is he? Okay, we'll just keep going this way, maybe? No. Anyway, so anyway, so that's the backstory of working with Brushwood, is that he was a touring stage magician, and we did all sorts of things. And so I have crazy memories working. Oh yeah. Oh, it's an abandoned mine shaft and iron. I don't really need iron because Doc has an iron farm. Check out this abandoned mine shaft. Pop. Ooh, perfect. So I have so many, like for a while he did stuff where, hi. Oh, is mob AI off? Why weren't you attacking me? That was funny. For a while he was working on a TV show. For a while he was hello mobs, lots of baddies. For a while he was yikes, got him. So we were like in LA, and I got to meet all sorts of famous people and go to their homes and work with like other like Hollywood types, and that's like get a real dose of like what television is like and the kind of the BS that you have to go through with television and all sorts of stuff. Oh my God, like there's so much insane amounts of awesome stuff that happened when I was with him. So it's really hard. Hello, spider thingy. Let's get rid of you. Hopefully I don't get poisoned to death. You know, a lot of people don't realize that when you get poisoned, you only go down to half a heart. And you're just really susceptible. Wipe. There we go. You're just really susceptible. And you don't actually die. But hey, no spiders spawned. We got out of here safe and sound. Everything's fine. And I'm getting lapis. Oh, wait. I have a silk touch pick. Where is that? There it is. Perfect. Silk touch, all the things. Because I have a Fortune 3 pick at home that I'll use for that. Okay, so back to your question. Is what was my favorite memory of working with Schwood? Instead of one of the crazy, outrageous, incredible memories, I'm gonna go with one that's kind of silly, but it's always the one that pops into my head when I think of memories with Brushwood. And we were just driving randomly one day, and it was snowing, but it was like 8 a.m. We had woken up to get to the airport on time, and it was just super beautiful. Like I just remember the whole sky being super beautiful, and just thinking, in no other job would I be awake at 7 a.m. like in the middle of nowhere while it's snowing. And it was just like this moment of, I felt really lucky that I had this job that allowed me to do that sort of thing, and allowed me to just, I don't know, just the randomness and the craziness of that job really was awesome. And that's what I like. So next question. Okay, next question. This comes from Kaylee. Kaylee Prissett Kellis on Twitter. Just gold. Golden coal. What's your favorite movie franchise of all time? Mine is either be Indiana Jones or Pirates of the Caribbean. So what's funny is, I'm sure if I like was asked this any other time, you know, you'd be like, "Oh, movie franchise, yeah, of course it's this." I was having the hardest time thinking of just any movie franchise at all, like at all. And I think, where have I been, by the way? I don't remember. I've been this way. Okay, I think this is new. And anyway, so I was having a hard time thinking of a franchise. Any franchise at all. And then I finally thought of just like, well, anything with a sequel will be a franchise. And what is something, like maybe what is something I like the sequel better than the original? And it has to be Aliens. Aliens. I adore Aliens. I love the world that it creates, and I am going to need more wood. Look at that. That's crazy. So, let's get in here. Aliens would have to be a franchise that I have always really, really liked. Oh, man, that did nothing for me. Boop, boop. There we go. And, boop, boop. There we go. Anyway, so that's my answer to that. Let's do another one from T Snowcrash, at T Snowcrash on Twitter. What is your biggest fear? Yeah, I'm gonna use some Silk Touch on this. No, I don't need coal. What am I doing? My biggest fear, would definitely be, and I said this on stream, and I didn't really get to explain myself, is boredom. Or like monotony. Monotony might be a better way to explain my biggest fear. I am terrified of doing the same thing over and over, basically for the rest of my life. Because you should just kill me now. Like, if I know what's coming next in my life, I would be terrified. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I normally get itchy feet at jobs, is if I start to feel like, okay, I got it. Like, I understand what I'm going to do every single day that I come into work, and all I'm doing is trading my time for money. I can't stand it. There always has to be a place for me to go, a larger mission for me to accomplish, something that needs to get done. Has to. The moment that I feel like I get it, I just want to jet so fast. And so that sort of boredom of knowing what is coming scares me. It actually scares me. I have been here before. I was here as Spooky Ghost. Oh, that is crazy. What are the chances? I came down here as Spooky Ghost. That is lame. Look, this has all been explored. Is there not a single unexplored? What is this? Kurt's place. No loitering. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No solicitors. Oh my gosh. Close! There is no place on this server that has not been explored or has a home built in it. You've got to be kidding. Okay, well, what? Look at this. This is gigantic. Wow. That's kind of amazing. Okay, wow. Okay, next question is from Kylert. I can never say your name, Kylert. Kylert has built Sims homes for me on my stream before, and she's always in the chat, and I always never know how to say her name. I always never know how to say her name. What is your least / favorite video game? So, and then this also goes, John Morici asks, what is your favorite game of all time? So I'm going to aim for favorite game in this question. Oh, man, I'm just hoping that I can find an unexplored ravine or cave or something. You know what? We're just going to go, doing this for just a bit while we hopefully run into another cave. So my favorite game of all time, and this is most likely nostalgia, like 90% nostalgia and 10% game. I don't know. Who knows? But when I was a kid, I found a game in a garage sale, and it had a cool box. And so I bought it, and it was like really inexpensive, and I took it home and installed it on my computer. Ooh. Get out of here. Bam. That game was Ultima 9 Ascension. Now, Ultima 9, there's a whole Ultima franchise of games. And that one is probably heralded as like the worst in the Ultima series. But it had some things going for it. It was fully 3D. All the objects in game could be like, you had this backpack and you could take all the items out and just like put it on the floor or whatever. That blew my mind as a kid. There's like gravity, and you jump around, and you had these physics, so you could just like jump on like mountains and scale them, and like there was easily ways to get into areas. Like the other cool thing was like the whole world was constantly loaded. There's no loading screens. You just, or if there was, it was like between dimensions basically. But like you could walk between one town and the other. And all of the houses, they were just houses, and you just walk into it, and it was like the first time I had ever experienced that type of game, where everything was just on all the time. And so there were chests and gyms and whatnot. Oh my gosh, I just freaking adored that game. What level am I on? 25? You know what? Okay, we're gonna do this, but we're gonna go down to at least diamond level. I love that game so much. I played the crap out of that game. Now Ultima 9 in the Ultima series, I later found out was like not, like a lot of fans hate that version of the game. They felt like it was too much of like a sellout, and like the mechanics weren't good or whatever. I don't care. Freaking, I love that game. Oh, I can't see a thing. I love that game. So, that would be, just for nostalgia purposes, my favorite game of all time is Ultima 9 Ascension. It was also the last of the Ultima. It had all sorts of, I read up on the history later. It had all sorts of issues and bugs, and people hated the game basically. I loved it. And it was the first game where like I would read up on stuff and like try to make sure to do it all correctly. And oops, I didn't mean to do that. Such a good game, and especially as a kid. It was all about like virtue and stuff. So good. Loved that game. So Ultima 9 Ascension would be my favorite game of all time. Back to another Snow Crash question. What advice would you give the next generation? It's a great question. The advice that I would give people, and I'm going to take your question as just like people. I just give people this advice, is to do. Do what you want to do and do it now. And this is advice that sometimes I wish I would do, to be honest. Is if you want to do something, start doing it. you are not going to know how to do it correctly or efficiently, quickly, or well. You're not going to know how to do any of that stuff. But if you are passionate about it, to the fact where you can just start doing it. Oh man, got the. Oh, that was dumb of me. You are going to learn, and you're going to get better. I remember I stole this advice basically. I went to a. What is it? There's a thing, convention. That's what it's called. Jeez. Hate it when words just disappear. I went to a convention, and it was a film convention, and they asked, what would you give advice to people who are starting off in the industry, or like who want to make movies? I think was the question. And it was like, if you want to make movies, just start making movies. Like, it's so cheap. You could make it with your phone. Actually, back then it was so cheap. You could buy a Canon ZR whatever and just start making a movie. There's no reason you can't do it on a mini DV tape or whatever. And I don't know why, but that was really powerful to me as a kid. I guess I can. Like, it's not going to be good. It's not going to, like, my dream was that it would play in a movie theater. But, you can just do it. You can just go and do it right now. And the truth is, the first thing you do, like, let's say you want to be a YouTuber. Let's paint it in that light, because a lot of people listening to me on YouTube will most likely want to be a YouTuber. Do it. What you want, what your dream most likely is that you're going to start making videos with all your favorite YouTubers. Oh, we hit the edge. We have hit the edge. I'll go this way a little bit. And go this way. Here's the thing, though. Your favorite YouTubers are not going to want to make videos with you until you have proven yourself. And there's only one way to do that, and that's start making videos. And you're not going to figure out all those little tricks, all the little things. Like, when you finally get your dream, ooh! Would you look at that? That is amazing. When you finally get your dream of making a video with your favorite YouTuber or whatever, aren't you going to want that video to be the best it can be? And the only way you're going to be able to have done that or get to that point is if you have already made like 100 videos up to that point to know exactly what software and what microphone quality or setting you need it to be at, or how long it's going to take you to edit a video to make sure it gets out there on time, like when they want to release it in a day. Are you going to be able to do that? Because you haven't been releasing videos. You only have a video that took you 3 days to make. If you just start doing stuff, you will also learn so much. So much just by doing. I can hear a zombie, so I'm going to aim for him. Ooh, look at that. Hopefully this will not have been explored. Ooh, look at that. Hi. Hi. Don't look at me. A second. Boop. Boop. So, my advice to people who are starting off is just do it. Figure out, start. Google is your friend. People don't even take Google seriously enough. Your question is, well, how do I start recording? I need free something. Google. Record Minecraft for free. Probably a video that I made will pop up. Anyway, that would be my advice. Is if you want to do it, do it. Your brain is the only obstacle, and many times it is the worst obstacle. You know what? I'm gonna kill the Enderman. Enderman. Hi. Ah, ah, boo, ba, ba, ba. Ciao. He's gone. I need wood. I'm also gonna get rid of some stuff. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. How much cobble do I have? I have so much cobble. Kind of do want to keep cobble if I can. Okay. I'm worried I'm gonna like click out now. Now I'm organizing things I want. I don't want coal. Coal, goodbye. Love you. Awesome. Next question. Look, it's been explored. I swear. This is the worst. Worst. Next question is we well be well off. If you had the chance to meet all of your oh my gosh. That scared me. Oh, ah, no, 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 no. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Why couldn't I back up? I couldn't back up. I think I was stuck to a wall. My heart is racing. Racing so fast. Oh my gosh. I have a program that I can make phone calls with from my computer, and it looks like it crashed. That's what that big boop was. Oh my god, diamonds! Yes! Oh god, that is so cool. So cool. Found some diamonds. Whoever searched this area, there was diamonds right here. Okay. Oh man. I'm still coming down from that creeper. I was trying to quit that app. Oh man. That was so scary. What was the question? I don't even know what the question was. Let me look. Oh, if I can meet every single one of my supporters in person, would I? Yes. Now, getting all of you... Now, the question is this like a... Go away. Go away. My diamonds. Go away. Okay. We got the silk touch. We got room. Okay. We got 4 diamonds. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Too close to the... Too close. Too close to the... Too close to the lava. There's lava all around. Okay. 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 Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put down a torch. Oh, we're out of torches. Come here, torch. Huh? Ooh, ha. Okay. Huh? There we go. Torch down. Go up. We're going to get out of this situation together, guys. There we go. Oh, nope. Not what I wanted. Okay. Yes. The question is this like a, I have to meet all of you at once? And I have to personally meet all of you, or could I go, like, do a concert thing and meet all of you? If you had a chance to meet all of your supporters in person, would you? Also supporters. This was from, by the way, Well Be Well Off. It was anyway, on Twitter. There's an underscore in between Well Be and then Well Off. Yeah. The answer is absolutely yes. There would have to be considerations for time. Because could you imagine meeting... Oh my gosh. There was a statistics that said, and I don't consider myself a celebrity, but it was a statistic about celebrities that they meet like 25,000 people a year or something like that. It was some ridiculous number. And like compared to the average person who meets like 100 people or something like that, it was just this insane number. But absolutely, I'd want to meet everyone. Let's see what else. How did... Okay, so the last question I'll answer. Oh, well, we have one more after this, so we have a few more questions. Is how did Good tell you? How did Good ask you about joining Mindcrack, and what was your first reaction once he asked you? So I remember it pretty vividly because I had talked to Good. We had just had, we had conversations at conventions and stuff like that about what it would mean if I joined, and did I want to even, and oh, look at that, and that sort of stuff. And I had said that I did want to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Part of me wants to open up F3 just so if I die. Okay, this is Paus's house. Okay. Okay, we need to head this way. If I die, I will be able to find my body. But I think we're going to be fine. And so he had known that, yeah, I'd love to join if the cards were in my favor or whatever. If the game, may the games be ever in your favor. And what if Mindcrack was Hunger Games? That would be insane. And the person, I don't know, someone dies. That's the end of the story. Where am I? Wait, maybe that wasn't. Where? I'm so confused. I'm so confused where I am. We'll figure it out eventually. If I just keep walking in a direction, I'm sure that I'll figure it out. And then I also knew that they have their meetings at a specific time. So I knew that they had their meeting, and that if they were going to talk about me, they were going to talk about me in that meeting, and the group vote was going to happen. So I had these suspicions, but the meeting came and went, and I would think maybe Good would talk to me right after the meeting, and he didn't. And then the next day came and went, and he didn't talk to me. And I was like, oh, man, so I guess they didn't talk about me, or maybe the vote happened and I didn't get in, or something like that. And then the next day, he's like, hey, we should talk. I was like, oh, okay, that doesn't normally, we talk, but there wasn't anything coming up that we should talk about, and I was just like, oh, that's weird. I was like, oh, okay. And then he called me up, and we're in the call, and he's like, so, how you doing? It was like, dude, okay. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he just started asking questions about other things in life, like so how's work going? Yeah, have you been playing any cool games? Or I don't remember all the questions, but basically, I want to read this sign. I saw this sign, I want to read it so bad. Southside Bridge completed by Vex. That was disappointment. Vex, 2 out of 10. Sorry. Man, I thought that sign was going to be much more interesting. Oh, I fell. And then he's like, okay, well, cool. Talk to you later. And I'm like, I know that he did not want to just talk. I knew it. And the timing was too perfect. It was 3 days after the meeting. And I just knew. I was like, okay, well, bye. He's like, yep, that was all we had to say. And I was like, okay, now I really got it. And I was like, oh, that's fine. Okay, bye-bye. And he's like, well, and you're also part of Mindcrack. And I was like, I knew it. And hooray! I'm so excited. I don't know. It was weird because I kind of knew. Well, at least I suspected, and he was being so coy, and it was a very soft landing. Basically, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But gosh, that was pretty funny. I attack you. I saw you hiding there, like a Blade Runner. I found you. So that was my reaction to it, and that was him telling me, and yeah. So here we are. Let me get my Fortune 3 pick out. Let me also put back this pick. Let's get rid of some of that. And some of that. And let's place down the valuables. Here we go. Fortune 3. We'll put it right there. Boop. Oh, just one. Whoop. Oh, just another one. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. At least 2. Whoa! Whoa! 4 out of that one. Wow. Okay. So it looks like. Oh, look at that. I have the 11 diamonds I need to give to Pause. So that has been accomplished. That is awesome that we did that this episode. Let's just find out what we get from our emeralds. Boop. Boop. Oh, it's just one. Well, we got an emerald. You know, you can do villager trading probably to get better emeralds on this server. Not a big deal. Bah. Bah. Oh, bah. I don't even remember which chest. Oh, by the way, I don't think you've seen this. This is what I did with the chests. Hey, check it out. We got the Adlington body here. I walked outside my server the other day, or my house, and this Adlington over here has been his body has been replaced by this. It's like his skeleton, and just laying next to him was wool and the levers. It was like someone had just come by and attacked that poor Adlington statue, and he didn't know what to do. Ooh, come on, let's go up here. So sad. So sad. And then, as I was walking around the server earlier, I saw another Adlington statue, and I think that they might be related, or at least have the same eating disorder. Here's another one. That face. There's another one! They're all getting skinny. It's like they haven't eaten. There's one over there. And it looks like he had also. Yeah. Huh. Huh. There's an Adlington snatcher on the loose. Interesting. Someone will have to investigate this issue later, on a later date. Anyway, that about wraps it up for this episode. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you would, please. Oh, look, there's another one! Oh, my gosh. There's a disease, a plague attacking all the Adlingtons. Who is doing this? I mean, why do the Adlingtons have this disease? No. No, I'm sorry. I just pinched your little cheeks. There's another one. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what this is. This is a sign. I think there's a famine coming to the server. I don't know. Anyway, that about wraps it up for me. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode on Mindcrack. And subscribe and like and comment and join the Reddit. And I'll add you to my mailing list. And if you are part of the the loyalty club, yeah, you'll get 5% off of all your orders, except that we know all the stuff that you bought. And also, Frequent Flyer miles. Goodbye!